Thank you for joining me this afternoon or this evening. I'm going to continue from earlier today, Book of Job. Um, I'm going to continue where I left off, which was chapter 6, and that was, Then Job answered and said, Oh, that my grief were fully weighed, and my calamity laid with it on the scales, for then it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore my words have been rash, for the arrows of the Almighty are within me. My spirit drinks their poison. The terrors of God are arrayed against me. Does the wild donkey bray when it has grass, or did the ox low over its fodder? Can flavorless food be eaten without salt, or is there any taste in the white of an egg? My soul refuses to touch him. There are loathsome food to me. Oh, that I might have my request, that God would grant me the thing that I long for, that it would please God to crush me, that he would loose his hand and cut me off. Then I would still have comfort. Though in anguish I would exult. He would not spare, for I would not have concealed the words of the Holy One. What strength do I have that should I hope? And what is my end that I should prolong my life? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh bronze, or is my help not within me, and is success driven from me? To whom is afflicted, kindness should be shown by his friend, even though he forsakes the fear of the Almighty. My brothers have dealt deceitfully like a brook, like the streams of the brooks that pass away, which are dark because of the ice, and into the snow vanishes. When it is warm they cease to flow, when it is hot they vanish from their place. They pass of their way, turn aside, they go nowhere and perish. The caverns of Tema look, the travelers of Sheba hope for them. They are disappointed because they are confident. They come there and are confused, for now they are nothing. You see terror and you are afraid. Did I ever say, Bring something to me, or offer a bribe for me from your wealth, or deliver me from the enemy's hand, or redeem me from the hand of oppressors? Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, cause to me to understand wherein I have erred. How forceful are right words! But what does your anguishing arguing prove? Do you intend to rebuke my words, and the speeches of desperate one, which are as a wind? Yes, you are overwhelmed, the fatherless, and you undermine your friends. Now therefore be pleased to look at me, for I would never lie to your face. Yield now, let there be no injustice. Yes, concede my righteousness still stands. Is there injustice on my tongue? Cannot taste my discern the unsavory? Chapter 7. My suffering is comfortless. Is there not a time of hard service for man on earth? Are not his days also like the days of a hired man, like a servant who earnestly desires the shade, and like a hired man who eagerly looks for his wages? So I have been allotted months of fertility, and wearisome nights have been appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, When shall I arise? When the night be ended? For I have had my fill of tossing till dawn. My flesh is caked with worms and dust. My skin is cracked and breaks out afresh. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and are spent without hope. Oh, remember that my life is a breath. My eyes will never again see good. The eyes of him who sees me will see me no more. While your eyes are upon me, I shall no longer be. As the cloud disappears and vanishes away, so he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more. Therefore I will not restrain my mouth. I will speak to the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. I am a sea, or a sea serpent, that you set a guard over me. When I say my bed will comfort me, my couch will ease my complaint, then you scare me with dreams and terrify me with visions, so that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than my body. I loathe my life. I would not live forever. Let me alone, for my days are a bed of breath. What is a man, that you should exalt him, that you should set your heart on him, that you should revisit him every morning and test him every moment? How long? You will not look away from me, and you let me alone till I swallow my saliva. Have I sinned? What have I done to you? Watch over, O watcher of men, why have you set me as your target, so that I am a burden to myself? Why then do you not pardon my transgression, and take away my iniquity? For now I lie down in the dust, and you will seek me diligently, but I will no longer be. Chapter 8. Job should repent. Then Bildad the Shaloot answered and said, How long will you speak these things, and the words of your mouth be like a strong wind? Does God subvert judgment, or does the Almighty pervert justice? If your sons have sinned against him, he has cast them away for their transgressions. If you would earnestly seek God and make your supplication to the Almighty, if you were pure and upright, surely now he would awake you for you and prosper your rightful dwelling place. Though your beginning was small, yet your latter end would increase abundantly. For inquire, please, of the former age, and consider the things discovered by their fathers. For we were born yesterday and know nothing, because our days on earth are a shadow. They will not teach you and tell you another word from their heart. Can you papyrus grow up without a march? Can the reeds flourish without water? While it is yet green and not cut down, it withers before any other plant. So are the paths of all who forget God, and the hope of all hypocrites shall perish, whose confidence shall be cut off, and whose trust is a spider's web. He leans on his house, but it does not stand. He holds it fast, but it does not endure. He grows green in the sun, and his branches spread out in the garden. His roots wrap around the rocks heap, and look for a place in the stones. If he is destroyed from his place, and it would deny him, saying, I have not seen you. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the earth others will grow. Behold, God will not cast away the blameless, nor will he uphold the evildoers. He will yet fill your mouth with laughing, and your lips with rejoicing. Those who hate will be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked will come to nothing. Chapter 9. There is no mediator. Then Job answered and said, Truly I know it is so, but how can a man be righteous before God? If one wished to contend with him, he could not answer him one time out of 1,000. God is wise in heart and mighty in strength, who has hardened himself against him and prospered. He removes the mountains, and they do not know. When he overturns them in his anger, he shakes the earth out of its place, and its pillars tremble. He commands the sun, and it does not rise. He seals off the stars. He alone spreads out the heavens and treads on the waves of the sea. He made the bear, Orion, and the Pleiades, and the chambers of the south, and does great things past finding out, yes, wonders without numbers. If he goes by me, I do not see him. If he moves past, I do not perceive him. If he takes away, who can hinder him? Who can say to him, What are you doing? God will not withdraw his anger. The eyes of the proud lie prostrate beneath him. How can I answer him and choose my words to reason with him? For those I were righteous, I could not answer him. I would beg for mercy of my judge. If I were called and he answered me, I would not believe that he was listening to my voice. For he crushed me with the tempest and multiplied my wounds without cause. He will not allow me to catch my breath, but he filled me with bitterness. If it is a matter of strength, indeed he is strong. And if the justice, who will appoint my day in court? Though I were righteous in my own mouth, who would condemn me? Though I were blameless, it would prove my preserve. I am blameless, yet I do not know myself. I despise my life. It is all one thing. Therefore I say, he destroys the blameless and the wicked. If he scourge, slay suddenly. He laughs at the plot of the innocent. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the face of the judges. If it is not he, who else could it be? Now my days are swifter than a runner. They flee away, they see no good. They pass by like swift ships, like an eagle swooping on its prey. If I say I will not forget my complaint, I will put off my sad face and wear a smile. I am afraid of all my sufferings. I know that you will not hold me innocent. If I am condemned, why then do I labor in vain? If I wash myself with snow water and cleanse my hands with soap, yet you will plunge me into the pit, and my own clothes will arbor me. For he is not a man as I am, that I may answer him, and that we should go to court together, nor is there any mediator between us, who may lay his hand on us both. Let him take his rod away from me, and do not let dread of him terrify me. Then I would speak and not fear him, but it is not so with me. Okay, that's the end of chapter 9. I'm going to end this here video. I'm going to do one more video after this, and that's going to be beginning with chapter 10. Thank you. Join me here in a few minutes. I'll begin reading with chapter 10.